listening to the San Diego Brewzik Podcast. Out on Twitter at SD Brewzik. Find us on Facebook and hit us up on Instagram. Make sure you visit us at sdbrewzik.com. And now with your host, Brent Reichman, this is the SD Brewzik Podcast.
All right, welcome to the SD Brewzik Podcast. We are here on round 8 at Helm's Brewery with RDG. Say hi, guys.
What's up?
What's up?
Hello there.
Howdy.
What's up, podcast land? Pleasure to be here, man. Pleasure to be here.
Indeed.
So, we're sitting here with RDG. We're at Helm's Brewery. Let's go ahead and get into our first beer. Justin, what do you got for us, man?
We have a blonde, low tide blonde, and it's actually a Kolsch style.
Yeah, it is,
So
huh?
it's got a little bit of honey nose to it. That's
Get
from the
into that.
Kolsch yeast. So give it a swirl, give it a sniff, give it a taste.
I think we all just had one of these, and let me tell you, man,
Yep.
they're pretty good.
They're delicious.
It's some good
Ooh,
beer.
that is yummy. Ooh.
Grabbing it
This
by
is
the
a
Helms,
real
baby.
testament to good brewing when you have such a easy, simple recipe and you nail it. Not a lot of room for error.
Well, they
in a beer
definitely
like
nailed it
this.
on that one. That was
Yeah,
good.
Definitely
That was good.
delicious.
Refreshing.
What do you guys think? You guys like it?
I like this whole Sunday afternoon drinking.
good
man.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's not so
Here we go.
bad.
Get a little
salute.
shake,
Day
shake.
drinking.
Day drinking.
Here we go.
Day drinking.
Hey, hold on. Hi. Happy New Year.
Bam. That's how that
L'chaim.
works.
L'chaim.
Slunge. I ate a coffee cuppy. Hold on.
And loving the space, man.
Yeah, you
Loving
could
Helms.
pound that pretty easy.
No, this is a cool place. It's got kind of a nautical theme to it. I dig it. It's got the life raft thing or preserver, whatever up there, and got a gigantic American flag. You can't.
I
go
just
wrong
like
with
the
that.
stainless,
Pretty badass.
stainless everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the stainless everywhere. Got the
Stainless.
the big ship's wheel, over on the wall over there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's you got all your stainless sitting right here. We're actually in like the brewing area.
Pretty much, yeah.
I only had one beer, officer.
If Ray leans back, he's gonna crack his dome on one of those fermenters.
Yeah, exactly.
Ding.
Hey, you don't want to
That
break
makes
it.
a nice
you don't want to break
tone.
it.
Good looking out, Jason. There.
It's like one of those
Appreciate that.
Tibetan bells.
Yeah.
Putting good energy into the beer.
Yeah.
So, RDG, dude, what can I say about RDG except for the fact that you guys are probably the best musicians in this county?
We don't suck.
Yeah, you do not suck at
We
all.
suck. I don't know about the best, but we definitely don't suck. That's our hashtag, man.
You guys
good
do. You guys do what I would consider one of the more eclectic sets between coming to the hard rock and stuff, to bluesy stuff, to really
on.
mellow, like pretty stuff. It's all instrumental.
Yep.
Let's go back on your history, Ray, because I know you're from Chicago.
Man, so RDG as an entity has been here in San Diego since 2001. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
I was originally up in Seattle and came to San Diego through the Navy.
Okay.
Ex-Navy guy, me and the wife.
Man, me too.
I find that that happens a lot, though.
Yep.
I mean, you get a lot of Navy guys that come out here because they're stationed out here, and then they end up staying because they love it so much.
That's exactly
Totally
what
makes sense.
happened.
Totally makes sense.
And I don't know. I was doing the hardcore cover scene up in Seattle for a while, and when
They had a hardcore cover scene.
well,
We're like sick of it all, and
Screamo Depeche Mode.
Screamo Depeche Mode.
It was awesome.
Wow. Your own personal Jesus.
Pretty much, at least some of the guys. But when I got down here, I wanted to try my own hat at some of the stuff that I've been writing,
Okay.
and literally just kind of started going to like every jam night I could find.
Are we talking like open mic night?
Open
type
mics,
stuff? Okay,
blues
got it.
jams, open mics, trying to find guys to play with, and
Well, do you have a background in like Chicago blues, right?
oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
born and raised in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
that's a
I would-
dirty ass blues.
I would
dude.
try to sneak into blues clubs and catch, Buddy Guy and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and get kicked out. And started playing guitar when I was 9.
Upside down and backwards.
Picked it up.
Well,
and
I'll tell you, you can tell.
I'm right-handed, but I play left-handed. So I write with my right, but I play backwards. And
Whoa, that's like opposite of me.
Yeah, yeah.
For like the first 4 years I played, I literally played a righty just completely upside down. So
Now,
just grabbed it
okay,
and
now is
played
that a
it.
Jimi Hendrix thing? Was that
No, so that's Jimi Hendrix reverses strings. That's what I do now.
Oh, okay,
A buddy
got
of mine
got it.
said, "Hey man, flip the strings around. It'd be a lot easier."
Yeah.
Like Eric Gales. Eric Gales just grabs a righty and just plays it.
Yeah, it's
Totally
weird to watch.
upside down.
too.
Whoa.
Strings upside down. Yeah, it's like
Doyle
upside down and
Brommel, he
backwards.
does the same thing too. He's
I've seen that too.
grabbing just a righty and playing it upside down. It's the bends and the it's just weird.
Oh yeah.
I saw a weird thing.
Hard to rip licks,
I
too.
play true lefty. It's a left-handed guitar. It's strung left-handed. Yeah.
I saw this guy in Singapore once play a right-handed guitar, or excuse me, a left-handed guitar,
The other way.
flipped upside down, not restrung.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is going on here? Like, you have choices. You're a right-handed player, and he's playing a left-handed guitar flipped around.
I don't follow your rules. I don't play by these rules.
And he ripped too. He ripped. I mean, it's unbelievable.
So wrong. But anyway, here we are. We're talking.
Okay, so 2001, what was the lineup like? What were you and
my
honestly, what
gosh,
was the
okay.
music like? Because I know you guys have evolved quite a bit.
Yeah, back
So-
then it was a lot of jamming. For
Like
me,
free flow just on stage, or was
Yeah.
this like like you'd write it out, you kind of like jam it out and then write it?
I had ideas and shells for songs, but back then I really hadn't developed the art of the hook.
Okay.
So there was a groove and maybe a couple of changes, and it was more experimental instrumental than it was like instrumental guitar rock, because there was no defined melody or hook with a lot of that older stuff, and that just kind of evolved over the next few years.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That makes
originally
sense.
it was just like,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Well, I mean, okay, so considering the evolution of that, how does that change to what it is now? I mean,
Man,
compared to
now
what it is now, you guys do a lot of like just
It's
pre-structuring stuff and all that.
I think the biggest misconception with instrumental music is that it's just music, but no, it's really no different than vocal material. There's
There's just different voices.
yeah.
Chorus, verse, guitar, solo
Yeah.
section.
Well, they also, I mean, I think Kat put it probably the best is that you are the vocalist of the band.
Yeah.
Your vocal is your guitar though.
And you're gonna walk away humming a melody.
Yes.
Just like you would
Yes.
with get an earworm in your head and there's a vocal line that's the hook. The same thing. The way I try to write is that there's a defined motif in that song
Yeah,
that
like
that
a melodic structure.
just kind of bolts itself to your head.
Well, I mean, look at it this way: some of the greatest guitarists on the planet have written solos that you could literally hum note for note.
That's
You know what I mean? I mean, literally, the solo comes up and you're going,
Gilmore.
you know what I mean? David Gilmour is a good
Gilmore's
example.
a perfect example.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything off of the wall.
Yeah. Tasty.
Yeah.
Gotta be
So,
tasty.
okay, so I know that Brian, we have two Brians here. So we have Brian, the keyboardist, and the Brian drummer.
Yeah.
So let's go with Brian, keyboardist, and let's hear about your history with RDG. 'Cause I know you go back pretty far, don't you?
Yeah, back to, 2002?
he sure talks funny, this guy.
He's got a weird accent. I
You
don't know if you guys are going to
first.
understand it.
Hey, where are you from, Brian?
Scotland. I talk normal, it's you guys that are all messed
We're all,
up. No, but I think it was the Playhouse.
This is a good story if you can remember it.
I
Let
don't
me tell you, it's a little fuzzy back then.
I'm sure. It's fuzzy right now.
I don't remember if I was playing with my band at the time at that show at the Playhouse, or I don't know why I was there. But this guy was on, and I just remember standing there going, wow,
Yeah. Kind of like what we all did when we first saw him.
Right?
We're
It
like,
was kind of like,
Jesus.
oh my God, this is rad. So I'm sitting there with my old VHS camera thing, kind of filming him. Afterwards, I went up and said, "Hey, Ray, I'm in your
I'm
band."
going to be in your band.
That's it.
He pretty much walked up to me and said, "I'm in your band," and then here we are.
That was it. Kind of.
Wow.
I can't believe you remember that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
So was it always keyboards, or did you change?
Always keyboards.
Always keyboards. Okay. Okay. Who was your drummer back then?
Oh God, back then, well, Yancey Hire,
Yancey,
probably Yancey at the time.
yeah.
And were you just rocking the 3-piece, or were you rocking
Rocking
the
the
4-piece?
3-piece. Yeah, Yancey Hire was on drums. Love you, buddy. My old Navy buddy. He did a lot of off and ons in the group over the years. And then on bass was a guy by the name of Steve Locke.
Yep.
And big tall dude, rocked a Steinberger.
Oh, nice.
wow.
You know, the graphite.
Yeah,
little,
tiny little square.
yeah. That guy, dude,
Steinberger.
I swear, he ran Eden gear.
Oh.
And he had like an 810, a 215, and this like Goliath rig behind him. So
Just play this tiny little
I
stuff.
barely had like a working 412, and this guy had like 10 grand worth of bass gear behind
Wall
him.
of sound.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you need to lower it a little bit. You're kind of loud. What?
I'm sorry. I was speaking in normal human tones.
Oh my God! Yeah, it was overkill, man. It was total overkill. Well, it didn't matter because we were an instrumental band, so we didn't care if where we played had a PA or not. You know, it was all about volume back then. But back to you, Fluffy.
Yeah, so that was kind of the start. And then just, I don't know, on and off, back and forth. Just been over the years.
So what brought you back this last iteration? What was the? It was just you
I had
got
to
a
take a-
burning itch in your ass or something?
Yeah.
What's going on? You need
I
some
was
cream
sitting
or something?
home.
Man, do I hate burning itchy asses.
That sounded wrong.
or in his case, just not dying. But
I was just,
we'll let him elaborate on that.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
no, I was playing with him, took a break, health. I got kidney stuff going on. I had to do dialysis.
Oh, got it. Wow. Okay.
So I had to take a break.
real serious shit. All right.
And
That's what
yeah,
happens when you
after
play with me.
Did you walk up to him and go, "I'm in your band"?
pretty much.
Right? 15 years and 2 kidneys later.
No, after a while just not playing, I was sitting there going, something's missing.
Yeah.
You know, I got all this stuff I need to get out, and this one said, "Hey, come on back."
Yeah, the gigs all.
You're back in the band.
Out of all the different bass players and drummers I've had, there's only ever been one keyboard player, and it's him. And I've always told him, health issues or not, the gig's always his. So it's just pick up the phone, the gig's yours. So he called me up about a year ago.
Yeah.
And
Coming up in a year.
it's great to have him and the keys.
Oh, that's
back
a
into the
lot.
group.
That's a
Well,
lot.
you know, I will
right?
say
It
this
really
because
does.
I've listened to you guys for years as a 3-piece, where it was just drums, guitar, and bass. All right, and then that one time I saw you at the Ramona main stage, and you brought him out on stage, I was just like, "Holy shit, this is a totally different element now." I mean, it really does bring on a whole different element.
Dude,
it's crazy.
It's another layer of just awesome.
Yeah.
Like today, we just came from rehearsal. We rehearse every Sunday, and we're working up a new track called Lullaby, and it's a really pretty melodic song, and it's, I don't know, I can't count, but it's in a weird time signature.
Well,
where
the verses are like a seven beat thing
like
going
7/4
on.
basically.
Yeah,
Kinda.
7/4. It's like 3 and 4 put together.
Yeah, you got the 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 3 1 2
Well,
3.
I count it like 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3.
Got
Notice
it.
how I
Okay.
deferred to the drummer because I can't count.
Good idea.
So I don't know. I come up with these weird.
You need to get on
melodic
Sesame
things.
Street, bro.
And I have like
One.
He'll be like, what is that in?
One
And I'm
beat
like,
per
I don't
minute.
know. So Brian will have to count it out and figure it out. He's like, okay, it's this. I got it. But long story short, we just today for the first time kind of really worked his keyboard stuff into it.
Oh, nice.
And it was
Nice.
it was like, oh my! I mean, we're playing. I've got goosebumps going. This is amazing. I mean, I just can't wait to we record everything. So I'm like, I can't wait to mix it.
I have
hear
to
it.
say that is the best feeling in the world when you get goosebumps from your own
Yeah.
band.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
and then then I usually mess up because I'm like, just like at the moment, I'm like, wow, and then I screw up and I go great.
It's like, oh,
And then I
I gotta go change my shorts. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I made a mess.
I made a mess.
clean up an aisle 4.
Oopsies.
Get the hot mops. Get the hot mops.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the one of the older members, but he's also my best friend of 25 years.
Uh-oh.
Darren Ireland.
Hey,
here.
what's happening, man?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Just saying, I've known this guy for a very long time since I was. Well, let's put it this way: we've got stories we could never tell in public.
Yeah, pretty much. Quite a few of them.
And he just had an anniversary.
I did my
Yes.
3 years on August.
Yeah, so 3 years,
August 12th.
3 years with RDG, and he's been kicking ass and taking pseudonames.
Pseudonyms. Pseudonyms.
So so let's hear how you got into the band, man.
It was actually we were in a band together, and we were playing over there off of what was that place? 30th and Euclid.
Oh, you're
that
talking
show?
about Superior.
Yeah. It was that night that everybody got their tires popped.
Oh, that was. Oh, I remember what you're talking
some
about.
maniac went around and just popped everybody's tires.
That was.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
that was.
dick.
Anyway,
it
we
was like
opened
the
up for
beauty
Ray.
bar or some shit like that. I can't remember what it was.
We opened up for Ray, and I was like, pretty much the same thing as Brian said. I was like, oh, okay, wow. Okay, yeah. One of these days, I hope to jam with this guy. Is kind of what I was thinking. And then some time went by, a few years, and then Kat and I went up to see Ray up at Ramona Main Stage. And afterwards,
Now, did you have Bill Ray playing drums for you at the time?
Yeah, at the time, yeah, Billy was in the band, and Brian was back, and we had a guy by the name of Robert Mann on bass. Great
Great
bass
guy.
player, Robert. Great guy.
Okay.
Good guy.
Anyway, so went up there.
Did you
after
guys
the show-
fire him? Yeah. Okay.
As you were saying, Darren?
You're fired.
I know
Brett.
nothing. I know nothing. Anyway, so after the show, after I saw him play, I said, because Bill's always been a friend of mine too.
We're definitely not going there.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm like Schultz right now. I know nothing. I see nothing.
You can edit this stuff, right?
Yes, I can. Yes, I
But
can.
don't ever say we're gonna edit this, or make it so you cannot edit it.
Okay.
I'm blushing. Anyway,
As you were saying?
yeah. So after the show, I went up to Ray and I said, "Man," and Bill was obviously jamming at the time. I said, "I just want to get in between you two titans, hold you down."
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to get me in. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
I'm ready to play.
And then after I think it was about 6 months, how everything's worked out, Bill actually came by to my house and he said, "You know the material?" I said, "Yeah, pretty much." I said, "Well, bone up. See you next week."
Nice.
And then I went in and auditioned and got the part.
Well, yeah, because you're just kind of that badass.
Oh, wow.
Well, dude, let's not mince words. You are one of the best fucking bass players in this county.
Ever. Thanks, I appreciate that.
I'm willing to put my entire career. In fact, I did on that fact.
I don't suck.
He doesn't suck, and that's all that
Yeah.
counts.
That's all you're going to get out of me, mister.
That's fine. Well, that brings us to the newest member,
the beats.
which is Brian, the drummer, who doesn't have a weird accent.
I don't know. He's from Granby.
Granby, Connecticut.
He's
Granby,
from
Connecticut.
So they could have put the bubbler and the whole weird water fountain thing. And Brad's like, what?
He's like, "Do you drink pop?"
Hey, I drink pop. That's a Midwest thing.
That's a Midwest thing.
pop. I drink pop, definitely.
Yeah.
Brian.
So it's you.
Yeah. So let's hear it, man. How'd you get in the band? How
I,
did this all come to fruition?
I was playing in a group called Amherst for a bunch of
Good
years,
band.
and we opened up for Ray a couple of times.
Everybody
I think.
seems to be opening up for me.
Not me, Ray.
Hey,
Not me.
right there.
that's not a problem, right?
That's not on the same bill.
I'm not going to
Same
open up.
bill.
for
As long as you bring the
Right,
lube.
right.
as
We
long as
played
it's not
together.
wrong.
We did a lot of shows
Well,
together.
yeah,
back then.
I was gonna get to that. And then I think in 2003, Ray's drummer went AWOL or something, and he asked me to fill in
That's
for
right.
him a couple times. We played Canes.
Canes.
In,
Oh, Canes, yeah.
in June and July of 2003,
Yep.
and then we did Molly Malone's. I don't remember.
That's right. We
Mom
went
Malone's up
to
in
LA.
Ramona.
In L.A.
No, L.A.
Oh, L.A.
L.A. Molly Rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
I don't
fun.
remember when that was.
Steve Karen was on bass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
So that was about just 3 shows in 2003, and then
Yeah. So it was a small stint just to kind of fill in for somebody else. Okay.
I don't remember what the
Frankie,
drummer was.
Frank Citronetti got
Frankie. Yeah.
got locked up for beating up his wife.
Oh,
jeez.
so that's why I got
He
called.
pulled
in.
a spinal. He imploded.
Oh, wow.
He imploded big time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So then many years.
So I needed a drummer.
So about a year ago, I was kind of scooping around on Craigslist, and I saw that Ray was looking for a drummer. So I contacted him on Facebook, and like minutes later, literally like 2 or 3 minutes later, he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Get down here! Get down here! Come down!"
Have you seen you drum? Have you listened to you drum?
Have I seen myself
You're
play?
pretty damn good, bro. I think anybody would have been getting like, yeah, you can join.
It was on a I think it was a It was a Monday.
And the funny thing is I had a short list of drummers that I showed him this.
Yeah.
When long story short, with Bill Ray relocated to Seattle, so
Yeah.
he was moving, so I needed to find a new drummer, and it was kind of real quick because we had, we stayed pretty active. I mean, I had a lot
had
of
some
dates,
obligations,
dates coming up where we had to fulfill.
Of course.
And so I put ads out and kind of through the Facebook and the Craigslist and whatever. Just
grabbed
ran
Mikey- we grabbed
real
Mikey
specific
in to
ads.
fill in a
Hey,
little bit,
RDG needs a drummer.
Yeah.
And everybody, it just, it blew up. Everybody was sharing it. And I put a short list together that same day of the guys locally that I knew that would love to work with.
Yeah.
And he was on that list.
Of course.
And it's date and time stamp.
Well, especially since you've already worked with him
within
before,
like
right?
hours, he messages me on Facebook of me making this list. And I'm like, dude, tomorrow, let's get together.
Yeah,
And
it's
here
like,
we are.
Yeah, so
we're so gonna do it.
Are you ready to do it? 'Cause I want to do it.
We're so gonna do it.
It was instantaneous for me. Like,
So
oh,
I told him, well, hold on,
player.
let me refresh my memory with
Oh,
the
please.
material. I told him, yeah, let me kind of relearn the song, see if I can remember and play. And we jammed with Deron on Wednesday.
Were you playing the same material?
Some of the stuff
Some yes and no.
I
okay.
kind of already knew from when I
Okay.
learned that stuff back in 2003. So
Got it.
I have a CD and a DVD of the June 5th show that we did.
So it's been you've been back in the band now for what, about a year?
a year.
Yeah.
About a year. Okay. That's
And then so he had to kind of run it by Deron, and after like we did like I think
he doesn't have to
Insomnia.
run shit by Deron. I don't know why he's telling you that. That is not true.
I had to get the okay from.
I actually
Had
did
to
gotta
get-
say I got dibs on the drummer.
Oh,
man.
you're fully invested now.
It's bass player gets to
Well, we
tell
did-
that they got
we
a
did
little drummer
Warped.
input.
I
Yeah.
think we did Warped, Insomnia, and maybe 1972. I remembered how to play those.
That stuff just popped up because you literally we're not that off by a few weeks to your actual 1 year anniversary,
Right.
and watching the videos from the very first rehearsal, and just going, wow,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah,
That's awesome.
too cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, I got a question, man, because I know you guys video every single show.
Everything.
You guys do multiple cameras, the GoPro cameras on every single show.
Yep.
Now, I will admit that I have not gone online to find if you guys even uploaded that stuff yet, but have you edited any of that stuff together? Like, really seriously edited it together? Because you guys have got some amazing material on there.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. I think I've amassed pushing 5 terabyte of video and audio.
Holy shit, dude.
I've got I think it's just hit like 5 terabyte. I mean, we've got 6 of the GoPros.
Is it like just a monumental task and it's just hard to like jump into it, or what's going on?
No, I've got it down to a science now, where it's
Okay.
like you also got to take into consideration that we're not 99% of the time we're not using GoPro audio, so we're recording.
On those Zoom decks.
Yeah,
On
no,
Zoom.
you guys have your Zoom decks and everything up on stage. No, I've seen all
Yeah.
the setup.
So I'll take that stuff and mix it, get it all night, get it sounding good, and then marry it to the GoPros.
Okay.
And then edit it that way. It literally looks like a DAW. I use a program called Movie Edit Pro. It's real cheap.
Okay.
It's like $40 at Fry's,
Oh wow. All right.
But I've got it down to where I can
Knockout. Yeah.
And we're just and where are you releasing these at? Because I want people to go there.
YouTube. Real quick, rdgrocks.com. That's the website.
Okay.
And from there you can get to everywhere.
Yeah.
We're real big heavy on Facebook. You go to facebook.com. I think it's /RDGRocks.
Okay.
That's our Facebook page. We got like 1,500 likes. It's all organic. We don't do any paid Facebook advertising.
Yeah.
So those are real people. And that's a great online portal to kind of just dig into us, and from there,
Yeah, you can find us
Yeah,
on Twitter.
I
and
kind of
stuff,
dig
too.
that too, because that's exactly the way the SD Brewzik podcast is. We
it's gotta
don't
be
we don't do
organic.
paid advertising like that.
way.
Every like and every subscription or whatever or anything on YouTube is all just people that wanted to listen to it.
right?
You know what I mean?
And to all my brothers out there on Facebook, don't buy Facebook advertising.
Never.
Don't. Just let your stuff happen organically.
That's what I because at that point you're building a better business model.
Yeah,
You really are, because you're not inflating false numbers on whatever you're doing.
I know cats, and that's what they do. They have a budget for that, and it's like,
Yeah.
put that money towards something else. I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
content.
everybody keeps telling me that I need to make T-shirts.
Yeah,
So I was like,
so
okay.
do we. we gotta up our merch game.
I was like, what's up? What is up with that? You guys, when was the last time you guys had shirts?
Been a while. I've actually talking with Lafferty, Jay Lafferty, who's our graphics guy.
Okay.
So we're gonna have some merch coming out here for this autumn.
Well, okay, that's that.
Shirts, hat, koozies, you know.
On the next round, I want to talk about that because I know you guys have a shit ton of shows coming up through the end of the year and also next year.
Yeah, we've got
So
some,
we're going to talk about that, but we're actually going to go to a song right now. So I want you guys to pick the song.
All right.
This one's on Brian.
It's on me.
one's on Fluffy.
So pick the song, whatever song you guys want, and
do
then
hookah,
we're
man.
going
Let's
to go
do
to
hookah.
we're going to take a break, and we're going to go into our next beer. Okay.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
All right. So what's the song there, Brian?
Hooray, beer!
It's great.
Hookah.
Go ahead. What's our next beer, or what's our the song?
The song's called Hookah.
Hookah. All right. This is Hookah from RDG. right, you just heard Hookah from RDG, the Ray Digorgio group. And we were sitting here with RDG at Helm's Brewery in Kearney Villa. And it's a really nice place. We're digging it. We've got our second round of beers. Justin, you want to let us know what we got here?
This one's called Hop the RIPA. And
Hop the RIPA.
Hop the RIPA, and RIPA is an acronym for Red IPA. We all know what the IPA stands for. So this is an Irish red, traditional Irish red, with mixed or blended with a West Coast IPA hop bill. I haven't tried it yet. It's about 7.2%. I'm sure it's delicious.
So
Let's
this is dangerous.
give it a swirl, give it a sniff, give it a taste.
Salute.
Cheers.
Salute.
Prost.
Broshed, exactly.
Smells fantastic.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it does. Real hoppy.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Ooh, that's tasty.
That is. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that is nice.
Ooh, yeah,
Nice
that's
finish.
yummy. That's yummy.
Not too bitter.
Just right.
Hooray, beer!
Hooray, beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time like putting this one down.
So,
Yeah.
so Justin, what do we got on the history of Helms here? You know anything about them?
They've been open about 4 years. Been in the same location. They just opened up a tap room down
It's an OB, isn't it?
OB.
Ocean Beach.
Yeah, it's Ocean Beach. Yep.
Ocean Beach. Just
Newport.
recently. Pretty small system, but they're in a couple different states. So they got coverage throughout California. They're in Texas. I think even all the way as far east as Washington, D.C.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So
Wow.
pretty good. Pretty cool. 4 years running.
Yeah. Now,
Keeping it
Ray,
going?
from what I understand, you know the owner.
yeah, so back in I used to work for General Electric, worked down at NASCO down at the shipyard.
Got it.
And one of the owners, Tim Johnson, we worked together at NASCO.
Oh, shit.
And became real good friends and have stayed kind of in touch over the years. He's since retired from shipbuilding, and this is what he's doing. Him and I believe his son Tim, and they come out to the shows when we play, and we actually played here for their 1 year anniversary.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
nice.
They had a,
Where'd you guys set up at? I don't.
Just out there in the back.
Oh, out back they blocked that whole area off and set up a big stage with lights, and
Oh, very cool.
Awesome.
we had it was a great
That was a
time.
great
Sounds
time.
like fun.
Man,
Sounds
it
like
One
a lot
of the
of
most
fun.
gorgeous sunsets I've ever seen, too.
Yeah,
was
it was
strange.
nice,
It was
man.
like blue and pink and purple.
If you go online off the Facebook page, you'll find pictures from the Helm's 1 year anniversary.
All right, now remind
They're
everybody
stunning.
what's the Facebook page? Is
I
it
believe
RDG
it's
Rocks?
Yeah, RDG Rocks. Go to facebook.com/RDG Rocks.
Yeah.
You'll
Okay,
you'll
very
find
cool.
it.
Very cool. So, speaking of playing shows, you guys have quite the gig list coming up.
We do.
Yeah, You're, it's almost like you guys are going on tour.
I tell you, man, I've been busy. We took some time off this summer.
Yeah.
And
Worked up some new material.
we're working on some new material to kind of break out. We're going to debut that probably in about a month or two, and
Right along with the CD release.
we got shows booked through March.
Now, when is the CD release?
It's done. It's been done, mixed, mastered, and everything. Got to finish the art and get it replicated.
Who's doing your artwork?
The Lafferty.
Oh, Jay Lafferty.
Almost-
Okay,
almost
got it.
certainly
Got it. Okay.
So
Sorry about that, buddy.
No problem.
there's, hopefully this will air in time for it. A good friend of ours and an amazing guitar player, Tony McAlpine.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
a big player.
battled and,
Very
and,
amazing.
Yeah.
beat cancer. He's coming to San Diego in October 20th at Brick by Brick.
Oh,
And
nice.
we're going to be
Count me in.
opening up for
Count
that.
me in.
Yeah.
Justin's all about count me in.
Hopefully everything will line
get
up.
you on the
and
list.
That'll be
Yeah.
that'll also be our CD release.
Okay, so that's in October, right?
That's in October.
Okay. This will actually be out before then,
Awesome.
but
Perfect.
yeah, we'll make sure we pimp the hell out of that show.
Awesome.
'cause
Perfect.
I want to make,
Yeah.
wanna make sure
October
everybody
20th.
gets there.
Nice.
is the goal.
Yeah.
It's a long time coming, or what's
Let me
up?
tell you,
You got time. You got time.
it was making this disc was an amazing adventure.
It
and
really
process.
was. It really was.
We were very fortunate to hook up with a guy by the name of John Birdie, who's a
bigwig.
multi-platinum Grammy award-winning
He's got golden ears.
producer.
He did the Beach Boys and stuff too, right?
He did.
Carol Kay. I mean, he did it.
For me, he's the guy behind Joe Satriani.
Oh.
Okay, so all of Joe's early
Bumblefoot, too,
catalog,
exactly.
from Not of This Earth, Surfing with the Alien.
Surfing with the Alien, yeah.
Flying in a Blue Dream, The Extremist. That's all John.
Flying in a Blue Dream is one of my favorite
It is.
like instrumental albums.
Yep. I mean,
Like by
just-
far.
That's the stuff that made me want to do what I'm doing now. And through Facebook, I connected with him and reached out to him. And the next thing you know, we're going to Oakland to record with him.
Yeah, I remember Deron telling me about it.
It's just crazy.
He said he was like the most foul-mouthed son of a bitch he ever met in his life.
In a really good way.
Pretty cool guy. He was
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah, in a really good way. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. He's just really dirty.
And if you're listening to this, John, I love you, man.
We all do. Thank you.
Potty mouth.
He
Damn
was,
potty mouth.
He was very, for me, it was a very intimidating thing. I mean,
Oh,
he's the guy, dude.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful studio. It was 25th Street Studios in Oakland. Gorgeous facility. We went all analog to tape, live, no edits, no nothing.
See, that's what kills me, man. Because everybody,
All one take.
Everybody
All one
does.
take, yeah.
Everybody
Your
does
take.
digital now. Everybody, and the fact that you guys did analog,
All analog.
and now your mastering's not analog, is it?
Yes,
It
the
is.
mastering was all analog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't see that. You don't see that anymore.
Yep.
You mean
You
hear
just
that?
don't.
Hear that?
Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
The only
Shut up, Justin.
You never
the only
smell that
digital-
anymore.
The only digital magic we did is we added him
Yeah.
post,
Oh, okay, got it.
and
got it.
his performances were all live.
Yeah.
So, it's
Did you do one take two, Brian?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
so
I'm just
it's-
gonna be over here and shut up.
It
You know.
isn't this slick, overproduced production. We actually were able to record almost 8 in a day, and I picked 5 out of that. We're gonna put this basically this 5-song EP,
Okay.
calling it Unfiltered Live at 25th Street.
Well, I tell you what, man. I mean, again, you don't hear people doing that anymore, and it must be like the warmest sounding.
No click, no
Yeah.
click either.
Oh wow.
So
How'd you like that?
live, all of us in a room,
How did you like that,
No
Ryan? Did you
click.
like
Yeah,
that?
just
Some
this big,
songs
huge
work,
ribbon
some,
mic and,
some
yeah.
songs
Single
don't.
takes.
Single
but
takes,
it came out fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I know that drummers, some drummers are like, "What do you mean no click?"
I mean, we rehearsed the hell out of the stuff, so I mean, it was just like
Yeah.
second nature.
We just didn't want to lose
awesome.
the feels.
Well, no, of course not. Of course
and
not.
that's
Things
I think
get overproduced, and it just
that
kinda
was the appeal of
deadens
us getting to
Yeah.
actually be able to work with him, because that's what he's really into right now. He's into this.
Old soup
Everybody
can
in one
kinda.
room, the performance.
He's
the
literally
moment,
talking through a line
as
of
opposed
string.
to Pro Tools and cutting, hacking it all up,
Right.
and so it was real music, real musicians. This is put up or shut up. Either bring it or you don't.
That's true. That's true.
God, I was a mess.
It's like if we all have
That
to.
was a mess. we did it on a Sunday. It was back in April, and we had a gig the night before in Monterey. So we left San Diego on the Friday night, and these bands that we were doing the show with, we all kind of hooked up, and we were all staying at the same hotel up in Monterey, and we just tore it up Friday night.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I mean, it was. It was nuts.
Yeah.
So then the Saturday came and we all played this show, just wrecked. We pretty much, from the gig, right to the hotel room, crashed, got a few hours of sleep, hopped in the cars at 5, 6 a.m. to get to Oakland to load in and record all day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All day.
First
dude.
thing I did when I got to the studio,
Sounds like fun.
took a nap.
Of course, like you guys set up. I'll be asleep over
We're gonna be
here.
doing the drums for an hour. Okay, I'm gonna be sleeping for an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good call.
He worked with Brian,
Well, just to
drummer,
get the miking
for at
everything
least
up.
like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to get where he was happy with the drum sound he wanted. So poor Brian is just sitting there just before we even
It's like snare,
recorded
snare,
a
snare,
song.
snare, snare.
3
And then we
months
didn't end
later,
up using. I lugged my bass drum.
All right, we're ready for the snare.
We had Straits snare. I lugged my bass drum all the way up to Oakland. We didn't end up using
Yeah.
it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, that was a waste of time. Thanks a lot,
was-
guys.
Yeah,
I ended up
John,
doing
he
that.
wasn't feeling it. John's like, yeah, swap that out. Let's swap this out. And,
Nice.
But yeah, once I mean, it was amazing. It was a beautiful analog console, stutter tape machine,
And you guys played the whole thing live.
live. Dude.
Right.
All right. Everything was like, did you like baffle anything off or any of that kind of stuff? What'd you-
His bass rig was in another room, isolated. My guitar rig was in another room, isolated.
Okay.
And the three of us were all in one room with the drums.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're all in there, headphoned up,
That's old school, dude.
Yep.
That is seriously old school.
Yeah,
That's rad.
I was actually playing through at the studio. He has all this vintage gear too. You know, like really
Yeah, I
old
know you were
school.
telling me about
It's like, I
that.
think it was like a vibratone or a flex. I forget.
It's like a 60-year-old.
It was like a
amp.
Beach Boys amp. I mean, it sounded amazing.
It's like this. You're not going to find a better amp than this.
It's
It's
exactly-
like it looks
Don't
like
even look
it
at-
looks like a beaten dog shit. What's going on over here?
Yeah, that was a trip, man. Just looking up and seeing him through the booth window. I'm just like, really?
We're doing this now.
Like, really? Really?
No pressure.
Yeah,
No pressure.
No pressure at all. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
Yeah,
This guy's just a legend. It's okay.
exactly. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I was at home.
Brian's always like, yeah, I'm glad I missed that.
But it was such a rewarding experience too. When you pull something like that off, I'm not saying but when you really do
Never
that,
again.
never again. Yes, exactly. Pro Tools next time. Pro
I'm
Tools.
Pro
Pro Tools.
Tools the fuck out of the next one.
The next one is going to be digital.
Digital.
We're gonna play it to robots.
I'm overdubbing the overdubs.
Quantize and cut and paste.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Never again. Never.
Never. It took me 9 moons to recover.
If anybody gets a gold star for it, it's Brian Murray, drummer. Dude, he
absolutely.
killed it.
Absolutely.
All right, he killed it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Period end of story, dude. You.
Yeah, he got the gold.
I would say under the circumstances, I mean, we got a good take pretty much start to finish. We didn't, do any punch-ins or anything
Well,
like that.
I mean, honestly, Brian, the whole thing's built on your performance.
All
right?
of it, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of it's built on your performance. If you suck it up at one point,
Then we gotta do it
everybody
over
does.
again,
Everybody,
yeah.
you got to do it over again.
It's right. No
And
pressure,
the
baby.
fact that no shit. Well, it's true though, right?
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
true. It's absolutely true. And it's like, and for them to say that you are the one that kept the train rolling.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Especially under those kind of circumstances.
yeah, I was pretty
You know?
fucking tired.
Funny
He's
story.
like, and he's the one going never again.
Funny story was I think we were recording our 8th song, maybe our 9th, and then Ray's forearm just seized up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had to ice it. Yeah, it was like a
I got
war
the claw,
injury.
dude.
He got the claw.
It just and
His hand-
my brain's saying, "Open your hand," and my hand's not opening.
It's all Kill Bill.
Open your hand.
It's like fist your toes, fist
So
your
I-
toes.
I kind of just do one of these. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
I'm good. We're done. I'm like this.
You got to do
Like this.
Oh,
And,
that sucks.
John starts freaking out. He's like, "Oh man, that's pretty serious. Come here." And he sent his assistant off to go get a bag of ice. And so there I am, my hand all locked up, and there's John Kuenberg give me first aid. Putting
Nice.
a bag of ice on my forearm. Here,
Give you a
Jesus, give me a
massage.
towel. He's rubbing it, wrapping the towel on it. He's like, "That's serious. You got to take care of that." I'm like, I felt like I was like a torque, dude. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. But yeah, it literally just locked up.
Yeah, it
dude.
was just like
Wow.
I think it was halfway through.
It was. I got video and audio.
Yeah,
it's
it was-
of Grandpa Mark.
Grandpa Mark. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that one I was.
Yeah, I
kinda
have
lost
that. I
with
have
a little bit,
video
too.
of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Check, please.
It's like 7, 8 hours into the recording.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
parts of my body aren't working anymore, so
Because
I need my electrolytes.
we had
Bring me pickle juice immediately.
anybody got anybody got some orange slices? Anybody?
Need some orange slices. Need some tang. Need some tang.
nap time.
So again, let's talk about your guys' gig list coming up because I know you guys have a huge show list. You got your schedule is just outstanding. Are you guys planning on going back to Mexico?
Yes.
Yes, we are in 2017, I believe. We're actually doing a couple of dates with Tony Levin and the Stickmen. So Tony Levin's King Crimson, Chapman Stick kind of guy.
He's
wow.
a fantastic.
We're
he's
doing
Wow.
a,
Peter Gabriel, too.
fantastic.
Yeah, Peter Gabriel plays bass for him. Actually, he's on tour right now with Peter Gabriel
Is he?
and Sting.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So we're doing a San Diego and a Mexicali date with them
Okay.
in January. Can't wait. Can't
Okay.
wait.
What are some of the other bigger shows you got coming up?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's hear about it, man. Come on.
There's a few. I'm gonna.
Mick
Yeah,
Brown.
no, let's hear it, man. Let's hear it. What do you got?
There's a few I can't announce, but I'm just gonna say
Ooh, secretive.
We might be doing some stuff with guys like Paul Gilbert.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to bring out the drill. I just want to see the
Yeah,
drill
the
one
Dremel?
time. Just the Dremel with the stick
Yeah.
with the picks on it. You know,
Maybe a guy by the name of Ingve
Maybe.
at some point.
Ingve Malmsteen,
Ingve
huh?
Malmsteen,
Maybe.
something like that.
Wow.
Nice.
How do you
You
feel
know,
about those players? How do you feel? I mean, who's as far as
I
like
just go wow.
yeah,
I just go wow.
yeah. I've never been a huge Ingve guy. but
Guys, players that knock those guys knock them because they can't do it.
well, I don't play guitar. I still knock them because I'm like
from
just-
a guitar player
yeah.
standpoint, you have to respect that ability.
I have to respect the time and the
yeah.
talent that it went into it.
Right?
I will give you that. I will give you that.
But yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I
yeah,
know
it's
what
just
you're saying.
it's I'm sorry, but it's like overplaying becomes overplaying at some point. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys.
Well, I mean, it's a different style, really.
Right.
I mean, when you're
True.
talking about Ingve in particular,
True.
he's just
But if
He's-
you're also
in
looking
true
at like,
sense of
like
the word,
classical music
neoclassical.
stuff
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that,
Yeah.
if you're
Basically
looking at classical
Paganini
music-
on guitar.
exactly. I
shows
mean,
can
that
I
was
know?
all very notey stuff. Classical music is very notey.
Very notey. Yeah, I
Because,
get it. I get
you
it.
know,
I get it.
Some okay things I can announce. In November, we'll be doing another show with the Iron Maidens.
Oh, dude, good.
So I'll feed
They're
their own
awesome.
Maiden tribute.
Yeah, they're awesome.
We did it
Nice.
last year. They're awesome.
I've got dirty thoughts about their lead singer.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
And who else? And we'll be
I
doing,
swear to God.
Yeah.
We'll be doing Ho 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 again with Gary when he comes around. Gary Hoey.
Ho, ho,
Okay,
hoey.
can I
Nice.
tell you something? I
Nice.
had a literally a shit my pants moment when the first time I saw Gary Hoey. It was at the Ramona main stage, and you got on stage with him.
That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
jam session.
You guys did this jam session
Yep.
that I literally was blown the fuck
That was
away.
yeah. I was talk about another I'm freaking the hell out moment. We get done with our set at that show, and Gary's tech comes up to me and says, "Leave your amp on stage." I'm like, okay.
You shall leave your amp on stage.
Make sure you have a guitar tuned to half step down and leave your amp on stage.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out. Oh God, he's gonna call me up. I'm gonna play with Gary Hoey, and this is also on YouTube. You can find it.
Please do, by the way. Please do. I'm going to interrupt your story real quick.
Yeah.
Please go find this because it is literally one of the most
Yeah.
amazing
It's
guitar
on
things you'll
YouTube.
ever see.
It's on the tubes.
Yeah.
We ended our set. I kind of accidentally, maybe not, yanked all the strings off my guitar. I do that every now and then. It's big shout out to my guys at D. Markley. Love you guys. So I had to hook up my number 2 guitar, which I rarely play, and I got it all tuned up, half step down, ready to go. Gary calls me up. I go up there. I plug it in. It's not working.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
yeah.
remember that. I remember that.
I'm freaking out.
Figures.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
exactly
it's the
right.
cable, it's the knob, or it's. I'm getting nothing. His tech's over there, and we're
Flashlights going.
the arms
around.
are going, and we're
Flailing.
trying. We're trying. And Gary's vamping it up. Hey, we are RDG coming out, and he's talking. This is maybe over the
He's playing
course
the
of
Tonight Show theme song.
over like maybe 20 or 25 seconds, but it felt like an eternity.
Nice one.
Finally, I'm at the point where I'm ready just to go crawl up in the fetal position in the corner.
Yeah.
And I just kind of slam my guitar.
Yeah,
I
just beats it. Just bang.
my fist into it as much force as I possibly can, and it comes on.
This is how you fix a Russian space
you-
station. Just bang on
You
that
totally
track.
just hold on. You totally just Fonzied your guitar.
Totally. He fucking
Telling you.
totally.
Here I am. This is like a dream moment come true. I'm gonna get to jam with one of my idols, and my guitar is not working. Are you kidding me? So I did. I last ditch effort. I just everything into it, and it fired up, and it was awesome.
Yeah, right.
It was just.
Started right up.
Oh my god.
He's all over there pulling the string. What the hell? This lawnmower is unacceptable.
Yeah, just go to YouTube, and our YouTube channel is up there somewhere, and or just search RDG and Gary Hoey at Ramona.
No,
and
like
it'll
I
come
said,
up.
man, I literally was walking. I was walking out the door because I was gonna go get a beer. All right, and the minute I heard you start playing, because again you were having issues, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a beer. They're having issues, and I'm gonna, whatever. Then I was walking up the aisle towards the doors. I was walking up towards the doors, and then you came on.
Yep.
And then it was like, then you guys started playing this song, and as I'm walking, I'm slowing down. I'm literally like, my steps are just getting really slow, and I'm like, what the? And I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
And it literally just hit me in the back of my head, and I'm like, okay, I got to, and I didn't even go get a beer.
Yep.
I stopped myself, turned around, and went back down. I'm like, okay, I got to watch this.
That was
This is
amazing.
insane.
That was
a special night. There's no doubt about it. Special night.
that was crazy.
Yeah, no, I was highly impressed, sir. Highly impressed.
That was fun. Good times.
Good times. I like good times. You like good times. So as far as like, I know you guys have played with a lot of like really heavy hitters as far as guitar players go. I know what was it, Ace Frehley last year or this year. You also played with Lita Ford,
Marty.
Marty Friedman.
Yep.
Okay.
Ted Nugent, the Nuge.
Ted
Nuge,
Nugent,
yeah.
George Lynch.
Yeah.
Of course, the amazing Tony McAlpine.
Yeah.
We've
So
already played with England
out of all those guys, because again, you're talking a lot of great guitar players. Who would you say in your career has influenced you the most out of all the guys you have had the chance to play with?
Ooh. Well, I mean, without question, probably Gary. I mean,
Gary Hoey?
yeah. And I probably opened for him the most out of all those guys. You know.
Does that matter as far as what influenced you when you were coming up as a guitar player? The fact that you play with him the most, or is it just because of the way he plays? Does it make sense to you more? Or?
For me, I mean, you know, and a lot of people, I wear my influences on my sleeves. So everybody, there's no secret that I'm really into Joe Satriani. Love Joe.
Okay.
All right. And Gary, if I look at the instrumental hierarchy, if you will,
Got it.
Joe's God. There's Joe.
I thought Lemmy was God. What happened?
I concur. I concur with you, Ray. Yeah.
Joe's right as far as the genre. And
El Jefe.
and not just ability, but from a songwriting standpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You know, he's so prolific, and the stuff that he composes, it's just. So you got Joe,
Emotive.
and
too,
then
yeah.
you know if equating Gary and myself in this game, then you know Gary's in there, and then I think me. So the fact that I've been able to work with Gary as much as I have, that it completes the circle, so to speak.
Oh, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually hear some Joe Bonamassa stuff in you
That
too.
yeah, definitely.
Trower.
Definitely Robin Trower. Oh yeah, and George Lynch.
Yeah, that LA sound.
That I can hear the George.
Warren
I can hear a little bit of
DiMartini,
George
Rats.
Lynch. Yeah, yeah.
Rat and Dockin. I mean,
Yeah.
I totally cut my teeth
Okay,
on that.
did you know Warren when he was living here in San Diego?
No.
He actually worked at the Escondido Guitar Trader. You remember Guitar Trader?
Yes.
Yeah, a long time ago. He used to work there when you and I were just in high school still.
Yeah, exactly.
Still suckling at the teat.
Yes.
Yeah,
we're
suckling
still
at the
milk-toothed
teat.
whelps.
Yeah, and he was working at the Escondido Guitar Trader, and I remember walking in there one time because I was walking in there with my guitarist
Warren DiMartini,
and
man.
getting some strings, and there was Warren DiMartini, and this is right before Rat blew up. So I was like, wow, okay. Actually, it's kind of funny because you go to Bay Park, Stephen Piercy's mom still lives in Bay Park, and her car says on the license plate says Rat Mom.
Nice.
Does it have two T's on it?
All right.
Yes, it had two T's on it.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Rat Mom.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool to see, a lot of local bands, especially with you guys. You guys are really putting yourselves out there. You guys are playing with some of the biggest names in music, period. You know, and I'm hoping that not too far from now, once that EP drops and everything else, that we start seeing you guys headlining these shows. And,
Oh, yeah,
and,
it'd be
you know what I
great.
mean?
That'd be nice. Yeah.
And people start looking at RDG and going, my major influence is RDG.
Cool with that. I'm very happy and grateful for what we have and what we do.
Yeah.
You know, the now is where it's at for me. You know, anything past that, awesome. But as far as from a success level, I'm over the moon of what we done. You know
Well,
what
I mean, you can only control the 6 inches in front of your face.
Yeah,
man. I
baby.
mean, seriously, that's all you got.
yeah.
You got that. You literally got that 5 minutes ahead of you and 5 minutes behind you, and that's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
You know.
Man, I had a great burp, but I let it go.
What are you doing?
I mean, it was like right there.
Holding
too.
back.
Ray Digorgio fail on the SD Brewzik podcast.
I tell you.
Beer fail.
Right? Whose blonde is this? I'm taking
That's
this
yours.
blonde.
That's yours.
That's yours.
Man. Yeah, it's leftover.
Let me tell you.
Put it down right now. All of it.
Chug. There you go.
Hey, you guys liking that red IPA there,
It
by
is
the way?
fantastic.
It's growing on me.
Yeah.
It is growing on me.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's an amazing beer there.
It's delicious.
Yeah. So
It's a Gunter beer. I feel my neck grow.
so as far as like let's talk a little bit about beer with you guys because I know you guys check out local breweries and what's your as far as I mean I'm obviously we're at Helm's and this is a great brewery and it's it's doing great. What are some other breweries that you guys like to partake in?
Yeah, don't limit your selection to San Diego region. Like
yeah, you can Colorado,
anywhere
Portland,
I go to a brewery. So let's hear some
What Society, right?
Well,
down the street?
Society's they make some good brews. They're right over by the.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Anything that stands out?
I really like their Harlot. I think it's called the Harlot.
The Harlot, okay.
Yeah, cool name too.
Yeah,
Harlot.
I like
Now
the
is that like a
Harlot.
lager or what is that?
Yeah, it's kind of like a lager.
Lager?
I think it's an IPA, but it's a really light one.
Okay. Okay.
So, let's see what else. Obviously, Stone. They've always got some good offerings. I really love their pineapple sculpin.
The pineapple sculpin is pretty good.
Well,
it's
that's
pretty
Ballast
good.
Point.
That's Ballast Point.
That's
right.
Ballast Point, yeah.
Ballast Point.
Yeah.
And, that's pretty much I'm not really much of a beer snob.
Okay, how about you, Ray?
Heineken guy.
Anything?
I like Helms.
Helms
I've
is-
got. I still have a few Mondo bottles at home in the fridge.
growlers?
They've got a chocolate that's kind of nuts. The chocolate beer. It's like really.
Is it a porter or stout?
It's chocolate.
Probably one of the above. One of the above.
And then I'm pretty sure I have a couple of Hop the Rippas in the fridge right now.
Hop the RIPA.
Hop the
I'm
Rippas.
pretty sure I've got a couple
Cool
of
name.
those. Yep, I know I do.
All right, Brian, what do you got?
Typically, I'm not into the brewery thing.
He's a single malt kind of guy.
I'm
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so we're going to
Scotch.
whiskeys
Go
here.
figure. Okay,
whiskey,
Yeah, right.
Macallan drinker.
Macallan.
Glen-
I like
Glenfiddich.
Oban, Talisker,
Love Oban.
Glenmorangie. If it's single malt, I'm on it.
Nice.
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 Lagavulin.
Beer-wise, I got to say, Scottish beers
Like
like,
a-
Belhaven.
Belhaven, okay.
It's kind of like a Guinness kind of thing in the can, McEwen's lager, Tennant's lager too.
What's that one? Is it Brogdon's or Boddington's?
Boddington's.
No, that's like a
Boddington's?
British.
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's
English.
British. Yeah.
Have you ever had? It's Kilt Lifter. It's a wee heavy.
Kilt lifter.
Kilt lifter. Yeah.
Kilt Lifter. Kilt Lifter. Yeah.
it's a
I think
wee
it's
tad.
Moyler's Brewery. Or
There's
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
The Scottish Highland Games come every summer up in Vista,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
typically
yeah.
they have
We got a lot of friends of ours that go out there and try
Oh,
and
yeah.
act like they're
Right.
Scottish, even though they're like Mexican and shit.
yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing here, dude?
Everybody is Scottish on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Japanese people coming in. I'm Scottish.
It's like your last name is Sanchez. Shut up.
But no, typically they have Piper Down is the beer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's
Ballast
pretty
Point.
good.
that's also Ballast Point.
Yeah.
Piper down.
Piper
Piper down.
He's gonna go home and cry in his huge pillow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Eat.
Pants no.
It's like an orange on a toothpick.
That was like stereo chorus.
BFFs. Yeah, go figure.
Man, get a room.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know those
wanna make
stories they didn't want
We're
to
in
tell
a
you
room.
about. Yeah, we could all guess.
Yeah, we got.
That was good.
All right, Brian.
Known this guy too long, I guess.
I'm not much of a brewery guy. I like Newcastle, Bass Ale.
Well, I will say this: as far as like mass production beers, Newcastle is one of my
is.
favorites.
Uh-huh.
Literally
and
one
then
of my
there's
favorites.
one that I'm gonna talk about later.
Oh yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't
yes.
wanna give away
Yeah,
yet.
don't give that one away. Don't give that one away.
Give it away now.
Oh God damn it!
Man.
I have to kill myself. now.
Really? You just brought the red hot chili
have to
fuck
kill
you
myself.
peppers on my fucking
Burn
show?
yourself in the
Burn
forearm.
yourself.
Button it down.
Burn it.
Button it.
All right, Flea, knock it off.
Oh no.
Jeez. All right.
So what else is going on in the RDG world? What else is going on in your guys' lives? Anything you want to talk about? Anything personal? Anything, maybe some projects you guys got coming up? Anything like that?
I just
Come
made
on.
a brilliant ham sandwich. I mean, that's.
Well, that is always a
Hey.
special thing.
Hey, I think we beat these guys up enough for one round. Let's do a one and done.
You want to do one and
Let's
done?
do one and done. We got
here
time.
we go. We got time for one and
All
done.
right.
Let's go.
So, this is the college version of one and done.
Okay,
So
see, the
there's
last-
some
okay.
multi-syllable words in here.
Let
so-
me say something real quick. Okay, I'm going to preface this with some rules. First of all, the first time we did the one and done was actually Dustin from Agori. If you guys know who he is.
Was that the
Dustin
first? No,
Cunningham.
that was the second time.
The first time was a failure.
Oh, the
Second time was the full one.
Which was the first time? What
The first
round?
time was I get like 4 of them out and I couldn't think of anything else.
All right.
That was with sight unseen.
Yeah. Okay. You're not counting the beta.
Complete and
It
utter-
was in beta.
it was in
still.
beta. It was
All
still
right,
beta,
gotcha.
All right, so Dustin came up with these words, and he was doing like Trump, Hillary, underwear, boobs, butts, stuff like that. So Justin was like, "Oh, I've got to come up with my own one and done that is like $12 words."
Well, no, they're not. No, they're not $12 words. I didn't want to go there, but they're a little bit more thought-provoking. That's all.
So I was like, "All right, go ahead and run with that. We'll see how far it gets us."
This might be like
Just remember,
sophomore,
we are
sophomore
talking to
level.
musicians, and we are
Exactly.
drinking beer.
Well, they're somewhat
I
tailored.
like drums.
I like to play the bass guitar.
They might be somewhat tailored to our company. So let's
Good.
let's
That's
start.
fine.
I'll
That's
start
fine.
with this
That's
guy
fine.
to my
All right,
left,
so
Darren.
Here's the thing: the one and done. Here's the rules.
Yeah,
The one and
that's
done is it's going to be a one-word question, and it needs to be a one-word answer.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
All right, bring
so
it.
that's the one and done. Go ahead.
And don't take too much time thinking about it. Try to
Now,
get
this is more like speed round. It's like speed round.
kind of speed round.
Kind of a
Not-
Rorschach-y kind of thing.
you don't. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
right.
So remember, these are questions.
And now Justin with the one and done.
One and done. Worship.
No.
Satan?
That's a good one.
Yes.
Well, we know your answer. We'll get to you, Ray.
We'll get to you, Ray. We'll get to you, Ray.
I like that. Hey, give me a high five. High five. That was good.
I think I need more beer.
I love it. Okay. All right. Liberty.
And justice.
Single word. Single word. All right.
Justice.
We'll take that. All right.
Drop the end.
All right. Hold on a second here. Moisture.
I would say helpful, but
Moist is just a gross word now. Sorry.
Necessary.
yeah, necessary.
Yeah, necessary.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I lost my list. My phone's.
Creamsicle.
Did it get moist?
You got some moisture going on over there? I thought this was a speed round.
Moist.
Yeah. Well, no speed round here.
What happened
All
with
right.
your speed round there, buddy?
Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Okay, ready.
And we're back with the one and done.
Well, almost. Almost. My list got truncated. Okay. Destiny.
Fate.
Nobility.
Overrated.
Marriage.
No.
New.
Contraception.
Yes.
Genesis.
Does that include pulling out? What's up?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Beginning, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, beginning? Okay, good. Vegan.
No.
New.
Nostalgia.
No.
Man,
I don't have a sentimental bone in my body.
I love these answers. All right. Alopecia.
Rosacea.
All right.
What the fuck? It's like, are you a hairless monkey? All right,
Yes,
we're
I
gonna
am.
are we
Okay.
going to Brian?
Brian.
Let's go to Brian here.
Not the fluffy Brian.
Not the Scottish
fluffy.
Brian.
The Irish, the
The
Irish
non-Scottish
Brian.
Brian.
All right. I'll mix them up a little bit. We won't go in the same order. Destiny.
Beyonce.
All right. Wow.
That butt.
Moisture.
Towelette.
Love it.
That goes with that contraception question.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah. That would have been a good answer to that one too.
Grease me up, woman. I'm going in.
Vegan.
Sometimes.
Genesis.
Phil.
Phil.
Oh, good answer.
Contraception.
No.
Oh.
He likes to dry dock it.
Leave it in. Just leave it in. I do the pull out.
The rhythm method.
Nice. Alopecia.
I don't even know what that is.
That's a
Hairless.
no,
You can't grow hair.
Male. It's baldness.
Male pattern
Just
baldness.
Male
Yeah, male
pattern
pattern
baldness.
baldness.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon.
Soon. Oh shit! This thing keeps dying on me. Worship.
Used to.
Used to. Liberty.
Statue.
Statue. All right. What else do I got here?
Corn?
Nobility.
I love how he's looking at you like
Paul. Paul. I think that's all of them. All right.
All right, now we're going on to
Fluffy Brian.
Fluffy Brian.
You ready?
God's sake.
See how that happens? See how that sticks? Always. That's my nickname for him, Fluffy.
And now the Scottish one and done.
Scottish fluff.
Well, this is easy.
Coming from the Scottish
Fuck
fluff.
off.
Here we go.
Next one. Fuck off.
The answers are either freedom or fuck off.
Go fuck yourself,
Freedom to go fuck yourself.
you bastard.
That was almost gonna be one of my questions. Almost made the cut. Vegan?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Destiny?
Sure.
Take that however you want, bro.
Yeah, that's like
Whatever.
Vague, but
you know, it's the apathy is palpable. Worship?
Nope.
Nope.
right after my
Moisture?
Helps.
Hey, you stole my answer.
Oh, did I?
That was true.
Destiny?
Didn't you give me that one already?
Did I? Oh yeah, you said sure, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it, I need it. Marriage?
Been there.
Been there. Contraception?
Yeah.
Genesis?
Huh?
Genesis?
Yeah.
yeah, just sure.
Like the band? Yeah. Good.
Well, I mean, it could be whatever you take it. Alopecia.
Bummer.
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 I feel you there, bro.
My forehead's now a 5.
Oh,
Yeah. My 5 head's now a 6.
All right, I think I got them all.
You got them all?
All right,
All
Ray's
right, we're
turn.
going to move on to Ray.
All right.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
I'm going in order this time, so don't forget any.
All right.
Worship.
Satan.
All right, yeah, good answer.
I love that.
That one wins. It's the winner.
Going off the top of my head here.
Liberty.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom, bastard.
Moisture.
Yes.
Please. Destiny.
Rockstar.
Ah, there you go.
Right. Nobility.
RDG.
I like that answer.
Oh, nice one.
Marriage.
Love it.
Love it.
Love. Love.
Contraception.
No.
You know, you and Brian need to have a talk, dude.
Oh man. You guys don't believe in global warming or what? Keep pumping them out.
All right. It's getting wrong. Come on.
All right. Genesis.
Music.
Vegan.
No.
Nostalgia.
Man. God, that's a good one. Pass.
Past. Did you say
Wait
past?
a minute. This isn't a game show, dude.
Ding, 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 ding.
Past is actually a good answer. Alopecia.
No.
Choice.
Vagina.
All right. Work in progress. We'll get them down.
The password is vagina.
All right, and with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to move on to our second song from RDG. Anybody want to tell me what it is?
This is going to be ice cycles.
Cycles?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Ice cycles.
Ice cycles.
Ice Cycles. All right, this is Ice Cycles from RDG. All right, we are back with
hold on
round
a
8
second. Oh, never mind.
of the SD Brewzik podcast. We're sitting here at Helm's Brewery with RDG. And we've got our third round here, so let's go ahead and talk about it there, Justin.
Yeah, so this is called Beeruccino, and if the name didn't give it away, it's a coffee-flavored beer. I don't know what kind of roast they use. Didn't get that information, but it's a robust porter with espresso beans, 7.2%. They actually threw some
good.
peppercorn in here too, so
Yeah.
I'm about to give it a taste.
That's not yummy?
They didn't wait for me to finish, so
I
now I get to taste it. So
I'll go with it. I'll go with it.
I typically like
smells good.
like I call it piss water.
Right.
But this is really good.
No, it's almost like it's got
For a darker beer,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of chocolatey almost.
Right?
Well, I mean, the thing is that when
almost
you
like
get
there's
that
some
kind of
clove in there or
heavy coffee taste to it, it almost like mimics the
Pretty delicious.
the-
That's
the
probably
kind
the
of, like,
peppercorn.
That's probably
feel
what
that
it
you
is.
get from chocolate and stuff like that. It
Yeah.
has that same kind of texture.
Man, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
yummy. It's yummy.
I've brewed many a robust porter, and this is very consistent with.
Actually, I will say that
yeah.
you have brewed probably one of the best porters I've ever had. So yeah.
Oh shucks.
No, I'm being
no
serious. No,
way.
fuck you, dude. I'm being serious. I'm being very serious. Your porter is fucking amazing. So shut up.
Take the
All right,
compliment.
all right, all right.
Well, I got to be a dick, dude.
Hey man, I'm a modest fella,
Yeah.
humble.
So we were just listening to somebody remind me what was the name of the song?
That was ice cycle.
Ice cycles.
Ice Cycles. Okay, and that was from RDG. That's with that's the on the forthcoming EP, right?
Yep,
That's coming
on
up.
the forthcoming
Oh,
EP.
brand new, huh? Give us the new
Unfiltered.
jams.
Yeah, you're getting all the new stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah, now this is unfiltered at the 25th
Yep, unfiltered live at 25th Street.
Street.
Cool.
Up in Oakland. God,
Oakland,
fucking
baby.
dude.
And it was actually mixed and mastered here in San Diego. It was mixed by Jeff Berkeley at Berkeley Sound. Actually, like right down the street from where we are.
Okay.
And then Paul Abbott at Zen
Yeah, Zen
did
Master.
an
Oh, okay.
all analog.
We used
mastering
Paul.
on it.
We used Paul before.
Yeah, Paul just killed it. They
Yeah.
both killed it. It was awesome. Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
Reptilian somehow.
Okay, so what's immediately coming up? What do we got that's in the short term that's coming up for RDG as far as like shows, any kind of promotions going on? I know you guys got obviously the CD release coming up in October.
October, the CD
What are you doing
release.
tomorrow? At
Yeah,
noon?
what are you doing tomorrow?
Definitely.
We got
We
20,
kinda-
we got 2017 laid out.
Yeah,
Let's talk
aside
about
from
tomorrow.
nursing
Yeah, me and Justin want to hang out with you tomorrow, Ray. Is that okay? We're gonna come over and swim in the pool. Is that all right?
Dude, I want to come over and do some A minor jams. All right.
More than welcome.
All
to.
right, sweet.
More than welcome
I'm
to.
a fan of the Phrygian modes. Ask Deron, he knows.
Yes, he is a Phrygian.
Phrygian dominant. That's my jam.
You want to explain what a fucking Phrygian mode is now?
Nope.
You must.
It's
All right.
It's a minor scale, but the,
Flat
the
second.
second's flat.
Yeah, you got the. I think it's still called a minor second,
I
right?
think so,
Minor
yeah.
second gives you the little bit more sinister appeal.
I'm more a Lydian Dorian kind of guy.
Yeah, I could tell. I like the Lydian too. I'm a fan.
So I've been told.
Yep. You know what's
no
you know what's
idea.
in Lydian? You know what's in Lydian? The Simpsons theme.
Yep.
Bum 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 bum. You know,
There you
that's
go.
Lydian.
Yep.
That's about right.
And so now we know that.
And speaking of that,
Cannot unhear it.
yeah, definitely not. It's good shit. I play that on my bass.
Really?
Yeah, because it's fucking fun.
There you go.
And I'm not a bass player, but you know I try.
Well, you know who wrote that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Elfman.
No.
No.
Negative.
I thought it was Danny Elfman.
Negative. Actually, I actually do know who wrote that, but
Oh,
I don't
who is
know
it?
him. So, a guy I work
I thought
with.
it was Danny Elfman. I thought Danny
No.
Elfman did the theme song.
I'm going to the smartphone.
The guy actually plays saxophone, wrote that, Jingle Jangle.
Really?
And a friend of mine, well, he's not a friend of mine,
The Simpsons theme.
an ex-colleague. I want to hear what it says. I want to hear what it says because a colleague of mine said his brother did. Well, I don't even know his name.
Okay, I found this on the web for who wrote the Simpsons theme.
My Surrey's Australian.
His last name was Bassett, so it should be Bassett. Something Bassett. His brother is.
Nope.
What does it say?
Yeah, let's find out. It's definitely not Green Day. You dumb phone.
They were on The Simpsons, but
Lemmy Kilmister.
Fuck you, Siri.
The famous 12-note motif originated from the brain of Danny Elfman.
thank you.
Fuck you.
Thank you, bitch.
Smartphone says it.
Hey, just because Siri said it's true doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, no, it's true, asshole.
It's on the internet, man.
Yeah, I saw it on the
There you
internet.
go.
It has to be true.
Our host is correct.
Thank you very much.
Fuck me sideways. Hey, and William Bass, if you're listening to this, fuck you in the face. Lion sack of poo.
Just saying, dude.
We're gonna get
No,
some of
that's-
the batten down the brown eye.
You want to talk? No, you want to talk about a masterful musician, though, as far as like.
Oh, Elfman? God, yeah.
Oh,
God,
yeah,
this
guys,
beer's good.
It's just
It is.
amazing.
This is a fine breakfast beer.
I agree.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna
It goes
mention,
good with chocolate.
I'm actually gonna mention another brewery because we the last.
Nope, you're not allowed.
Yeah, fuck
No,
off because I'm
no,
going to.
You're not allowed.
The last round that we did was actually at McKellar Brewing Company, and we had one of their breakfast stouts.
Oh yeah.
Try that shit.
Well, that's their staple.
It
like
is
that's
so
that's
good.
Their jam.
It's
Yeah, I
so
just think
good.
it's
If
funny.
you get a
It's
chance,
like,
if you get a
it's
chance to
weird.
try it out, it's McKellar's.
pretty good.
It's McKellar's breakfast stout, and it's amazing.
Sorry,
Absolutely
They're
fantastic.
just flowing now.
Oh, that's okay.
Just
Dude,
let 'em go.
Please, let him go.
Let 'em go.
Let him go.
Brian's, I haven't heard any out of you. Come on. Come on.
Brian's.
Right?
Plural.
That was a double
That was
Brentendre.
a double Bronton.
That's okay. Whenever I have Justin on the show and Dustin Kaimig on the show, we call them the Ustins.
Yeah, the Dustin's, yeah.
Austins, yeah. We get that.
So Brian Murray, what's in the future for you?
Yeah, let's hear it, man.
What's going on there?
Well, doing a show with Mick Brown on Friday.
Oh yeah. Wild Mick Brown and the Bourbon Ballet. That's right. Drummer from Doc, and remember him?
No, no.
And where's that? Yeah. No.
Getting up now.
No, where's that? Where's
I
that?
may look old,
That's a
but
brick.
I'm not.
Show a brick.
It's a show of Brick by Brick?
Yeah.
Okay, and is that with RDG or is that just something you're doing?
RDG.
RDG? Okay, all right.
Erdig.
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 It's a lot easier than the Raymond Digorgio Group, RDG.
So that's coming up. What day is that coming up on?
That's
Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday, okay.
19th.
And then what's the show after that? What do you got after that?
There's we might be doing something up at the Coach House in October. That's still pending.
That Orange County, right?
Orange County,
Yeah,
and
Campus
then
Toronto.
hopefully the CD release with Tony.
That'd be awesome.
That's the 20th of October at Brick.
Yeah, because I know I talked to Deron about a week ago, and we were going through schedules and stuff like that because he's also one of the producers on this show. Excellent. And he helps produce the.
He's kind of the executive producer.
Executive producer
Yeah,
of,
I mean-
of the SD Brewzik podcast. So
Yeah.
it's like we talk about schedules and stuff like that, and he showed me the list of all the shit that's coming up in your guys' future, and I'm like, holy crap, dude!
Keep that to yourself.
It is
Busy,
not
busy, busy.
A
advertised.
lot of that can't be announced yet.
No, I get it. I'm not saying nothing, but
He
I
knows
just,
the biz. It's all good.
I'm just looking at it going, I'm kind of jealous.
You know what? We're hoping we're going to be doing some really neat stuff this year at NAMM.
Yeah.
How long have you been going to NAMM?
Geez, I mean,
Because you're sponsored by quite a few different places,
so
right?
real big love, real quick to
Yeah, give
Kiesel
some
Carving
shout-outs.
Guitars.
Oh, nice.
I've been with them since the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you know,
do you play just exclusively
exclusively-
carbon? Exclusively carbon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kiesel Carving.
Yeah.
And so big love to Jeff, Manny, and Albert. Those guys
Up there in
everybody
Rancho Bernardo.
Love them.
Yeah.
And played the NAMM show in 2007.
How'd that go off?
It was awesome. It was great.
Now, was that just you playing as like a?
No, RDG.
Oh, it was RDG as a
RDG
whole.
at
Okay.
the time, yeah. There was I had a guy, this great guy from Spain named Manu on drums. He was phenomenal. And then a guy by the name of Mitch Costa played rhythm guitar. One of the only incarnations of the group where I had a backup guitar player. We had John Thompson on bass, and then myself, and we played in the Hilton.
I got a question.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the spot right
considering that you had a rhythm guitarist at that moment,
Yeah.
it's like how did that fit into what you guys did? Because
It was different. It was cool. He played.
Because I mean, is he just standing back, just hitting one note at a time? I mean,
he kind of.
it's like I have no room.
He had a Roland Sith module, and so he played guitar synth.
You used to play one of those, didn't you?
I did.
So he did a little bit of rhythm guitar, but he did a lot of what Brian would do
Oh, okay.
on guitar. So
Doing
it was-
like
it was-
pads and stuff like
yeah,
that.
it was a guitar synth. So
Got
it was cool. It was different, you know. But I'm hoping, you know, there's a couple things we've got going on that will be with NAMM for this year, and then
Is there any other sponsors you want to mention? Or?
D. Markley Strings. Love my buddy Josh. I've known him for years, and pretty much with us, it's the main things are Kiesel, Carvin, and D. Markley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, want to get with some companies and get these guys hooked up. But I mean, I've just been very lucky. It's not something I ever like pursued or tried to get. It just happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was.
That's the best way, though.
Well, again, man, it's like,
And I've been loyal ever since.
it's like smart business follows talent.
Yeah.
All right, it just does. And it's like when you see somebody with the amount of talent that you have as a guitar player, you're going to see guys going, we need to be, in with this guy because he's going to be going places and playing these big ass shows. It's like we want our shit out there with him on it.
Right on.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's
very,
just
very
that's the way
lucky,
it works.
very fortunate. Just amazing instruments. I mean, just go check out, go online and check out Kiesel online. I mean,
those
the
Vaders.
The guitars they're putting out and the basses are just, they're just ridiculous.
Beautiful
They're works of
guitars.
art, dude. They're just beautiful, man. They're just check it out. Just see what I'm talking
Are you
about.
talking the Kiesels?
Yeah, the Kiesels, yeah.
Dude, they're awesome,
I mean,
man. I want one. Shit. Josh just got one. From Godhammer.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I've got,
What do you get what do they call
I've got a
those,
few of the
rainbow
bolts.
flats?
And I've got a DC-135 and an SC-90.
not the one he got.
And they're perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've never
They're
had...
a player's guitar, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're perfect. I mean, I've never had any issues with them.
They are kind of bulletproof, aren't they? But they're beautiful as well.
They're fucking... They're amazing, dude. They're
Awesome.
amazing.
Awesome.
So, Albert, I love you. Albert takes care of all my guitar. I love you, bro. I love you, man.
Did they ever recover their merchandise?
They
I know,
did.
Did they? I
They
know they
did.
lost like $60K worth of stuff.
Had
They
some
got
kind
robbed.
They got some scam, some drop ship online ordering scam.
Yeah.
And, they got all. I think they got all of those
Oh
guitars.
hell yeah! Because I know they were bummed, man. I'd be bummed too. They're all custom, one of a kind
What happened?
guitars. They got robbed.
I don't know.
The
what
Carvin warehouse got robbed, and all Kiesel guitars got. Well, I don't know about all of them, but like
There was like a dozen guitars.
yeah,
happened. Really?
got
that-
jacked. Yeah.
yeah.
And they're all one of a kind, so you're not going to get rid of those easily.
Yeah.
You know.
And they're all chipped now, too. I mean, well, you can get them.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, you can low jack your guitar.
I even got my guitar back as a serial number. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly,
Like just
serial
pop
number, yeah.
serial number, they'll pop, and if any pawn shop that takes a piece, damn, I can't talk today, piece of merchandise, they have to record the serial number
Of course.
and the ID, so that covers them. The pawn shop, that basically
Down
their
here,
red tape.
All the ripped off stuff just
Yeah.
goes down to Mexico. is the
Oh,
problem.
yeah, it could very well could, but those you're not going to move those in Mexico. Unless
Well,
you
not
take 'em-
not for the price you're going to get them
unless
up
you
here.
take them way south.
Yeah.
you know?
Way south, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I'm glad he got him back. So
Yeah. Oh, it was a trip, dude. It was like, really?
So where were they? You said something about a scam, some ordering
what
scheme?
it was an internet fraud basically. It was fraudulent account numbers and fraudulent orders through what's called a drop ship service.
Okay.
So it's all international orders, and how those work, at least to my understanding, is that they deal with freight companies that ship this stuff internationally. So you've got all these fraud orders going through a freight house out east, and they were able to stop them before they all shipped.
Oh, they got them.
Oh,
they got 'em
nice.
right.
So it was all like bogus credit cards, bogus accounts, bogus orders.
So it wasn't like a
it wasn't like-
hijacking.
no,
it wasn't like
no.
their shit got robbed,
No.
like someone made off with it. It was like it was scam. It was
Yeah.
con
Yeah.
artist. So.
It's like
Okay.
Have you guys ever dealt with that? Because I know that there's been a lot of like robberies and stuff with like bands on tour and people breaking into their
Knock on
vans and
wood.
stealing all their equipment. I mean, it's like have you ever run into any one of you guys ever run into that?
We haven't. We've
on-
been very lucky.
Yeah, in
We,
terms of
um,
being on the road, we've been lucky. Yeah.
Tony McAlpine, I know he keeps coming up. We did a few dates with him 2 years ago,
That's about 2 years ago.
and when they were in Texas, their trailer got
Austin.
robbed.
Austin.
Okay, did the trailer get taken or just they
No,
opened up the
broke into
trailer and just took everything?
Took all of Tony's guitars.
Oh,
A lot of
Jesus.
keyboards.
Achilles Pester is his drummer, amazing drummer. Took his custom drums.
Oh my God.
Bjorn, his Kiesel and Carbon basses got stolen. Yeah, all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
they had a
That's like what, like a few $100,000 worth of equipment?
easily, dude, and
Yeah.
all like one of a kind.
Oh Jesus.
Irreplaceable. Like
Yeah.
we're not talking like off the shelf stuff. We're talking, custom
Nothing you'd see at
endorser
Guitar
made.
Center, right?
Yeah, no.
Now I got a
No.
question though, because it's like I kind of wonder about this because I've had a couple of things stolen out of the back of my truck, and granted it was just like work tools, stuff like that. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but I would wonder, it's like, how serious do the police take that when it comes to like, I mean, it's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. But
Someone's
there's-
livelihood, too,
But they're
you
still
know?
looking
That's
at
the
like
thing, it's tools
it's
of
just
trade.
music
It's
equipment, and it's like how seriously do they take it? Because honestly, I think they need to take it more seriously. Because again, it is somebody's livelihood. You know what I mean?
I'm just fortunate we've yet to have to deal with that. You know,
Not on the road.
right?
Well, you know,
Let's
it's
stay-
always
Let's stay regional. Let's stay regional. Either that or I'm sleeping in the fucking trailer.
yeah.
Right? With a shotgun.
Someone's got watch. Someone's, yeah, on
What are you
guard.
doing tonight? I'm sleeping in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, like you were saying, I mean, stuff getting stolen out your truck. It happened to me after a show. Got home, tired, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'll get my gear in the morning. It was in the cab of my truck.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'll get it in the morning. Fuck it. Go to bed, and not 20 minutes later, I heard like, sounded like somebody dumped something in a dumpster.
Oh god.
Kind of looked out the
Yeah.
window and didn't see nothing. Came down the next morning, my back window of my truck was smashed out. Keyboard, my truck stereo was ripped off.
Yeah.
A guitar.
You know, I can't stand
you
thieves.
can't really be
I can't
fuckers.
stand thieves.
I
dude.
can't even imagine that.
Yeah, I can't stand thieves. And, you know, and the thing is, again, it's like a lot of us that are out on the road, you know, all the musicians that are on the road. This is something.
insurance.
Get insurance.
The right
Please get
kind
insurance.
of insurance.
Or have a writer that says provide backline.
Yeah.
And then you don't have a trailer.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
A lot of the
There you
cats we
go.
do shows with, that's what they're doing.
And they're just having a ride. The rider says have
The
backline
venues
equipment.
Provide back, like especially when we go down to Mexico, they provide backline.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that makes more sense because who wants to bring all that gear over the border? I mean, seriously.
It's a hassle. Yeah. It's a thing.
Provide me a guitar amp and I'm good. That's all I need. Ole! Lots of tacos.
That's the street tacos. Yeah, street tacos.
We gotta give a shout out to the guys in Mexico.
Oh, absolutely.
Mexicali Prague.
Oh, those guys are great.
No, please. What do you guys
Mario
got?
and Carlos and Jers and all the guys down there in Mexicali, dude. I love playing there, dude.
Yeah.
Love it. It's so much fun. The fans are just awesome. But dude, the tacos.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
At like
Those street
3:30 in the
tacos?
morning.
Hello, you're in
Oh, yeah.
Mexico,
Yeah.
man.
I know. But this is like
Oh, yeah.
legit.
3:30, 4 a.m. Packed.
Yep.
Place about the size of this.
Yep.
With tables and chairs and like the salsa spread from like awesome Heavenland.
You got your rojas to get basically
Packed.
all of your different kind of sauces.
and like
you know.
a group of 20 to eat, like $10.
Oh my God.
And maybe it's like get like
No,
six tacos.
like
you know.
$20.
Yeah.
And we're talking like
Hey,
the
Justin.
best tacos I've ever had.
Yeah.
Best,
Mexicali.
absolutely. Best tacos.
If you
ever.
can,
Out of
visit
bounds.
Mexicali.
Justin, we're going to tacos after this. You know that, right?
No,
Right?
I think I'm going to Urge
Oh,
actually.
it's great. I had chicken, and then Darren gave me some of his his pork.
Yeah, it was the carnitas.
Carnitas.
And Helen's like, oh, when we get back to San Diego, we got to get some Mexican.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Yes.
Okay, so I do have something I've been wanting to ask you guys because I know it kind of got tossed around I think a couple years ago, and I didn't know if it was still in the works or if this is something that you guys were working towards. What is up with a European touring schedule? Is there anything going on there?
You know, it comes down to finding somebody who wants to put us out there. You know what I mean?
Is it something you're still like striving towards? Is it
I
something
would
you're
love.
working
I
on?
would love to. In a
I'd love
heartbeat.
to do
Didn't
that.
Taz Taylor do something over
Yeah,
there?
our buddy Taz, but he's from England, and he's got family and friends back there, and he put together like a 10-day
Well, there's like a
European tour.
There's like a
but Europe.
3-month festival that goes on out there, and you can like join legs of it. You know, it goes all the way from Germany down into France and then
Would
down
love
into
to.
Italy.
Man. It's really the right connection, the right people. That
Is
make
this
that
okay? So
happen.
this isn't like a financing thing. This is just making sure that you guys have places to stay, equipment to play,
it's
that kind of thing.
too. I mean, any kind of touring, whether it's even here or abroad, it really comes down to finding that guy that's going to make it happen, both financially and logistically.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hell, I'd quit my job in a heartbeat and tour 300 days out of the year if I could.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
The
awesome.
money's not there, and logistically, it's not feasible. So,
Yeah.
you know, we don't have a manager. We're totally independent, and we have no money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not really.
We're all a bunch of broke ass
you know,
musicians.
let's lay the cards on the table. We're an original instrumental band, and we have no money. You know what I mean? But we do what we do because we love it.
Well, yeah, not to mention the fact, but the thing is, I look at it this way: it's like that's to me is like it's a statement on the way America views music nowadays. Because guys like you should have money. You guys should be popping off like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not how it works.
You know what I mean? And I know. And that's like, it drives me nuts because I see all these like amazingly talented artists that are still struggling.
Right.
And it's like, why are you struggling?
Yeah, let's not. We for the most part, we all have real jobs.
Yeah.
And that's.
Well, except for Deron. Deron has never had a real job.
Or Brian.
I'm a miscreant.
Brian and I have jobs.
Well, let's be real about this. Yes, Brian the drummer and Ray have real jobs.
That's to feed our addiction.
And,
Right.
Hey, I'm still breathing, so I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
is it time for dialysis? Fuck off, you bastard.
Away and stick your dick up your ass.
All right. It is what it is.
That's going to bring me to our last question of the show, which is the Brew 2 question. So we're going to go around, I think we're going to go around counterclockwise here. So I'm going to start with Deron.
Oh, always the bass
All
player.
right, so
Takes it on the
you are sitting on a beach.
I am sitting on
1,000-foot tidal wave is coming at you. You've got time enough for one beer and one song. What is your one beer and what is your one song?
Well, the beer is going to have to be a properly poured Guinness.
Guinness, okay. Nitro.
Properly poured
Nitro.
Guinness. Not this shoelace stuff we got out here. Someplace in Dublin. A proper Guinness.
Well, you've just doomed Dublin to be underwater then. That's great.
Or have your beer.
We all gotta go sometime.
Flown in on a helicopter from Dublin.
Yeah, right.
Expedited.
And just because the length of it and because I love it, I'm going to go with Bach's well-tempered Clavier.
Bach's well-tempered Clavier.
Clavier.
All right.
Can't say that I know it.
Is there any iteration of that you enjoy more than others?
Actually technically it's a suite of pieces. So
No, I get that, but I'm just saying
Third
it's
movement.
Lady Gaga's version, maybe?
I'm just saying is like is there a symphony that did it maybe in one way that you prefer over somebody who did it?
No, I think just the whole piece together. It's just glorious. I mean, I don't think anybody's written anything like that ever.
Probably haven't since. So yeah.
It's
Okay.
Bach. It's Bach.
All right, and
Either
then
that
we're
or something by Rat.
Johann.
seriously.
I fucking love Rat.
Lay it down. Lay it down.
How do we get from Bach to Rat?
He just did it. He just took it there.
He really just did it actually.
It's with my Rat.
Either way.
Beethoven's just maybe a little Rat.
Little Rat.
How you doing?
Hey, it's good time music. What do you want?
Hey,
I like Vivaldi.
I like Vivaldi. I'm a huge Paganini fan, but anything by fucking Motorhead is great too.
Oh yeah, Motorhead. Oh, Ace of Spades. I'll take that one.
Ace of Base.
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to drummer Brian. So what do you got, man?
Okay, I have Guinness as well.
Guinness, okay.
Well done, sir.
No.
I knew
Are
I
you gonna
liked you.
doom Dublin like he did to 1,000-foot tidal wave, or are you gonna go ahead and do it here?
Any bar off the tap.
Any bar off the tap.
Yeah, it has,
okay.
it has to be
Has to be the
draft.
tap.
You know.
Okay.
Proper.
It was a toss-up
Yeah.
between
Slow,
Iron
let
Maiden's
it
The
rest.
Trooper
Yeah.
Iron Maiden's the Trooper. Okay.
and Rush's Tom Sawyer.
Nice.
Well, you got to pick one, man.
Nice.
So I'll go with Rush.
Rush.
Right.
Tom
Totally
Sawyer.
knew you were going with Rush.
Rush, Tom Sawyer. Okay, that honestly, it's a great pick.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, Neil Peart, amazing drummer.
Yep.
You know,
No, they're all
phenomenal.
amazing.
And it blows me
Lifeson's
away.
one of the most underrated guitarists.
It
ever.
blows me. Oh, dude, Alex Lifeson is amazing.
Right?
Most underrated guitarist
Absolutely amazing.
ever.
But what blows me away is the fact that Neil wrote most of those lyrics.
Yeah.
Probably 98% of
That
their-
kills me, dude. It's like, how many drummers do you know that do that?
Not many.
It's like seriously.
Well, you listen to him
and especially
talk.
the genius
He's
level,
smart, dude.
especially the genius
Right?
level
Yeah.
lyrics that he's writing.
I believe he skipped a grade in
Yeah.
elementary school.
4 or 5.
I think he skipped fucking having to go through school at all because they're like, okay, you're smarter than the teachers, man.
So yeah, Getty was saying something like, "Well, he's a lot smarter than me and Alex are, so we'll just have him write the lyrics."
I'm sorry, anybody that can write a song that as brilliant as Manhattan Project.
Oh yeah.
It, to me, is just an absolute genius because
Yeah,
that was
that-
one of the most amazing songs about that particular period of time.
My junior in
that-
high school, I had to do a term paper in my history class, and that was actually I was influenced by that song, and I actually did it on the Manhattan Project.
Oh,
and I got a B.
great song.
I got a B.
Fuck, man.
And you obviously suck at writing because you should have gotten an A.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Brian's teacher.
Hey,
I was
a B is not sucking.
The D
Considering-
is sucking.
The D is sucking.
Sucking the D.
And you don't suck.
considering I never did my homework and I was figuring out Rush songs. That
There
was
you
my
go.
homework. See?
I like that. I like that.
He wasn't being graded on his chops, playing the songs.
I didn't say he was, man.
Whatever, man. You just insulted our guests.
Whatever.
Messed
Oh
up.
my God.
Can't take you anywhere.
That's fine.
Could you ever take me anywhere?
No,
Seriously?
No.
Uncouth.
You, sir, are uncouth.
Uncouth. Uncouth.
Hey! Unhand me.
All right, so we're gonna move over to the other Brian, keyboardist Brian, Fluffy.
Fluffinator.
The Highlander.
Fuck off, you bastard.
All right, so sitting on a beach, 1,000-foot tidal wave coming at you.
Right.
Got one beer, one song.
Beer. Belhaven.
Belhaven. Okay, it's Scottish beer.
Scottish beer.
I'm good with that.
And then a song would have to be Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits.
Oh
Nice.
man,
I knew you were going to pick that. I
man.
knew that. That's a great
That's
Man.
my jam, man.
Good song.
I'm gonna, no, it's kind of cool because what I do is I actually have the song swell up underneath that during the editing, so you can actually hear a little piece of the song when you
Nice.
say it. And I'm gonna love editing this episode because I'm gonna be like, oh, that song, oh, that fucking song.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rad.
Nice.
So what did it for you for Dire Straits? I mean, what? Because I know what's his name, Knopfler.
Martin Hoffler.
No, now, dude, that guy, genius level songwriter. Not a great singer, but genius level songwriter.
Right.
But I mean, what really pushed you over the edge as far as like, this is my band?
When I started keyboards, I don't even know how old I was, 9, 10. It was actually my uncle. All my uncles are musical.
Okay.
And 3 of them that were in a band, kind of cover band. They did the club pub scene.
Okay.
And they had this tape that we would listen to of their stuff. And they had Walk of Life.
No, that's a great song.
Do the walk. Do the walk of life.
And that,
I like it very much more.
that pipe organ beginning of
Yeah,
Walk of Life.
yeah.
I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I can play that on my little chintzy Casio keyboard. And that was it. And then it wasn't until I got more into it, I realized how good Martin Hoffler was.
Yeah.
Well done.
No, he
that
is
was it.
literally one of those like iconic genius level songwriters.
Right.
I mean, he just really is.
He's one of those guys when you're looking for a hook. just
Yeah.
listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
anything
Oh,
he's
yeah.
done, You'll figure out.
And
what-
it-
You know,
His
I'm sorry.
technique,
Anybody
so
that came up with "I want my MTV" wins.
Yeah.
They fucking win.
I don't know what song it was. Romeo. I went to the music store with my dad and my brother, and my brother bought this tape, and we put it on the way home, and this piano started, and I'm a keyboard player, but I was kind of like, I just looked at him, and I started laughing my ass off because it was this all pretty piano thing. But then the drums and the guitar, the rest of the band kicked in, and it was just kind of like, oh shit.
Nice.
Well, you know,
It shut me up.
that's kind of like the first time. It's kind of like the first time you hear the Boss. You know, like when you hear Bruce Springsteen or something like that. It's like it's that level of instrumentation and just professionalism in their instrumentation. It's like just blows you away. You're like, wow, this is insanely good.
The beauty of that kind of stuff is, as you were saying earlier about, like, I think the first beer we had, that blonde. The recipe is so simple that you have to nail it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
There is
All
beauty
flaw
in
and
some-
That was
imperfection. is
probably the
just
most amazing
highlighted.
analogy
Exactly.
towards
Yeah.
music and beer I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Well
you.
done, sir. Well done.
Time for crumpets and tea.
And last but certainly not least, we're going to move on to Mr. Ray Digorgio. What is your brew to, sir?
Hold
I
on.
want to talk about the Sultans of Swing.
There we go.
The live version of that
Yeah.
at the end, that guitar solo, like
Right.
gives me
Oh.
goosebumps every time I
yeah.
hear that.
Oh yeah.
It's just awesome.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean,
I'll
it's
give you
way
that.
better than the
Yeah,
original.
yeah.
I pulled it up on YouTube one time, and I just
Well, they're a
had
live band.
goosebumps.
I mean, they're a
Killing it.
live band. I mean, they were
just
killing
killing
it,
it.
but they're, that's rock and roll. Rock and roll is meant to be played on
Well,
stage,
especially
not
since
in
I mean,
studio.
it's kind of funny because that's something you guys just did.
Right.
Was record live.
Yeah.
One take, Tony's, that kind of thing. It's like that. The fact that you guys were able to pull that shit off, and that's old school.
That's the way to do
That's
it.
old school. That's so rad, dude.
I'm
I mean,
really
that's,
glad we had that experience.
That's definitely bringing it back.
Really glad we
That's
had
seriously bringing it back. So what you got, Ray?
Pet the nose with your nose.
All right, I'm a simple man. I want my Budweiser.
Please tell me you didn't choose Simple Man.
No.
Budweiser and Simple Man.
I am a simple man. Ice cold Budweiser.
Ice cold Budweiser. We know.
And
Okay.
Banana Mango 2 by Joe Satriani.
Banana Mango 2 by Joe
What album?
Satriani.
What
All
album's
right.
that on?
Great song. A couple of albums. One of the I love it. It's on an album called Time Machine. And it's a 2-disc kind of introspective. It's a rare. It's a kind of a rare to find it. Yeah.
Find,
Yeah,
it's like,
I
I'm gonna have
don't-
to
I
search
don't
the
know that
interwebs
one.
to find this fucking
You'll
song.
find it. You'll find it. Banana Mango 2. You'll find
Banana
it.
Mango 2.
It's just awesome. It's one of those from a just everybody's clicking on all cylinders on that one, from the drums to the bass, the guitar.
Okay.
I think you got I can't remember if it's Jonathan Mover or Jeff Capitelli. I can't remember the drummer on that one. I have to look that up. But the drums are insane.
Now I got a question.
Just insane.
I got a question. When it comes to something like Joe Satriani,
Yep.
does he actually write the drums for those songs?
A lot of stuff he's doing that.
He's doing all the
Yeah.
drums and the bass and all that.
And
Or is he literally like playing the music that he wrote and then just coming up to the guys and saying, okay, this is what I wrote. What do you got?
maybe I could dig it up and find it for you. There's a cool picture of a rehearsal session with Joe, and this was got to be like 10, 15 years ago, and he's got his own little drum set up in front of the drummer's drum set, just to kind of he'll tell you too in interviews that he's an okay drummer but not a real good. He can play drums.
Yeah.
And a lot of his stuff originates with a drum beat, the groove. you know?
almost.
So
I would assume Satch Boogie probably came from
a drum,
From the drum
that
part, yeah.
groove. Yeah.
Now, do you find yourself writing in that same kind of direction?
Oh, yeah. I
Sometimes,
mean,
where
I'm-
you like pull from different instruments and go, okay, well, I want to.
Closet drummer.
I'm a closet drummer. Dude. I've been playing drums.
Well, no, I've seen the things on
yeah.
Facebook where you're like posting, it's like,
yeah.
time to work some shit out. It's
I
like
can
it's your
kill me
therapy
some-
or something.
I can kill some AC/DC, man.
Oh, I'm totally down with like Back in Black, dude.
Oh yeah.
I can hold my own in a really bad cover band. I'm no Brian Murray. That's
Very true.
This coming from Brian Murray.
You heard it here first.
It's like, you are no Brian Murray, and Brian Murray says that is very true. He is no Brian Murray.
Confirmed.
Not even Brian Murray is Brian Murray.
I love playing drums, dude. I've got I have a beautiful drum set. I love my drum set. I probably spend more money on drums.
Do you play every piece?
all my drums?
Do you play every piece?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Can you sit there and like work them in? Or
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Here's the bigger question: does it sound good?
Well, what's cool is Ray actually built his kit around how I set up mine,
Okay.
so it's very comfortable to practice because it's all the same.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
setup.
a lot of I've seen this with a lot of drummers though. A lot of drummers will find an artist that they identify with or something like that, is something that they want to emulate, and they will try working with what their setup is first, and then they'll make small
That's a
adjustments
great way
to
to
it,
learn.
whatever.
That's a
But
great
it's
way to
like
think.
they'll start with that baseline of like, this
yeah.
is my dude.
Yep.
I'm gonna work with his setup first, and then just adjust it from there.
My
Yeah,
dude's Brian Murray. My drum
And-
set
and
is
your
set up in
dude
the
is
style
Brian Murray,
of
yeah.
Brian Murray.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Fluffy Brian, you hear that? You hear that?
But
His dude is Brian Murray.
is in the style of Nick and the Brain.
I've seen some of my licks in your drum videos.
See?
There you go.
See?
Damn.
Rip it from the best.
Damn, bro.
Well, that was that guy. I was always that guy. Every band I've ever been in, every drummer I've ever played with, I'm that guy after practice. Hey, man, can I play your drums? Hey, dude, just 5-10 minutes to play drums. It's like drugs. Hey, man. Yeah, drums. You got some?
It's like, dude, I need some fucking
say-
drums, man.
Drums,
I need some fucking drums.
I like those pasties.
Right?
Those are some nice pasty symbols you got.
I'll suck your dick for those drums, man.
I tell you.
Brett went there.
You got some Zildjians? I need some Zildjians, man.
It's like I'm not going to go
Brian
there.
Murphy.
I'm definitely not going to make a porn. I'm not making a porn reference.
It's like Brian Murphy. I like Zildjians.
I need some Sabians. You got any Sabians? Oh my God.
ATX. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, Drums Workshop. Oh, yeah, that's
And hammered.
Boy, this is taking an odd turn.
Oh, no, I know.
And on that note,
But, I'll tell you what, that is the SD Brewzik podcast. It is definitely the odd turn of the podcast
Oh
world.
yeah, it happens. We go on some tangents from time to time.
Time to time, yes, very
You know,
true.
it's only natural.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. I want to thank RDG for coming out to Helm's Brewing today and blessing us with their presence.
thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, you
Shout
guys
out
are-
to Austin, our beer tender
Shout
for
out
the
to
day.
Austin, our beer
Austin,
tender
thank you.
today. Yeah, well
Thank
done.
you for
Well
the
done.
beer.
Thank you very much, sir. And we are the round 8 of the SD Brewzik podcast, and we're going to sign off now. But you guys have a lovely evening. And thank you very much, RDG. We will see you.